In 1942, Interstate 80 didn't exist in Sacramento.
Oh no, there were no cars. It was farmland.
Back then, the land below the concrete and asphalt looked much different.
It was just barracks. It was just wooden structures, not very well built.
In 1942, a dark time in American history was underway. A dark time that Janice Yamaoka Luzak says Sacramento played a part in.
There had been a lot of prejudice building up over the years. A lot of discrimination.
Janice is a historian and Sacramento chapter president of the Japanese American Citizens League. She says there's little trace of it now, but at the start of World War II, Walerga Park off Palm Avenue and I-80 was once a temporary detention center that housed nearly 5,000 Japanese Americans.
Some people were thinking this was going to be like what the Germans did, and they were going to actually exterminate people. And, just the rumors that went around.
Your battle stations. All hands take your battle stations.
Japanese Americans were not exterminated, but following the attack on Pearl Harbor, President Roosevelt ordered all people of Japanese descent to be incarcerated.
People started saying, that these people are just like the people in Japan, maybe they're spies.
More than 120,000 Japanese, many of them American citizens, were forced to leave their homes and possessions and move into internment camps, many of which weren't even built yet.
It took them a while to build the concentration camps that they had, at Tule Lake and at Manzanar, so that this was kind of a waiting place for them to finish doing that.
Walerga Park was one of 10 temporary detention centers, or assembly centers as they were called, that were built on the West Coast.
They were held for a couple of months, and then they were assigned to go to Tule Lake up north.
Once used to house migrant workers, the wood barracks at Walerga Park were often in deplorable conditions.
You don't have any modern conveniences, so like I said, the toilets were just a bench.
Information traveled slowly in Walerga, but thanks to interned Japanese journalists, a small newsletter was distributed to inform the incarcerated.
Basically telling people, we just got notice that this many people are going to be leaving on Thursday. We got notice that this many people are coming in.
Walerga was only used as an assembly center for a few months, but much of its history was almost forgotten after the land was renamed Camp Kohler and used as a temporary military training facility. Today, hundreds, if not thousands, of cars pass by Walerga Park.
I just would like people to remember that we have constitutional rights.
And the only evidence that an internment took place here is this stone monument, a reminder that the dark history that happened here was wrong, and we as a society should never let it happen again.
They had rights, but the government ignored it, and the government went against it.
From Walerga Park in Sacramento, I'm John Bartel.